Today I'm giving myself 100 days to survive as the legendary Super Saiyan called Broly in Minecraft, beating everyone from the Z Saga to the Super Saga. If I die once, the video is over. So let's start off with day 1. Before I do anything, Whis, my guy, hook me up with some protein, dude. I don't want to have to do all the labor for that. You're a god. You're an entity, so just hook your boy up, bro. So I can go on this killing spree. Alright, thank you, fam. I'm gonna go on my killing spree now. On day 1, I get straight into the action and I meet up with RADITZ, NAPPA, and VEGETA, all from the original Z Saga, and they're pretty easy to kill since I am Broly and I one-shot them in my base form. So, pretty easy there. On day 3, nothing really much happened, but I did encounter a bunch of FRIEZA soldiers who are pretty dangerous, but they're pretty easy to kill, and I don't really struggle with them, so we're just going to move on to our next threat. Also, look, this is how I turn into the legendary Super Saiyan called Broly. It's awesome. Look at that bright green. You need a command in order to turn into Broly, so if you want to learn the command, join my Discord, and I'll give you guys the command for that. So now it's time to get into our space pod, and I think we know what we're going to do. We're going to go to Planet Namek. On day 10 on Planet Namek, I made my encounter with Piccolo, who is a very powerful Namekian, and to my surprise had 40,000 health, which is crazy because, to put in perspective, Vegeta, Nappa, and Raditz in the beginning only had 200 to 400 health, and this guy had 40,000. And I'm only using 5 to 10% of my health that Broly has, which I still beat him despite having 40,000 health. So yeah, we're gonna kill him off and move on to our next threat. Now, before I can move on to my next threat, I had to encounter myself with a jumbo-sized Piccolo with 50,000 health, which is like 10k more than the previous Piccolo. So it looks like this guy was even stronger. He was more annoying because he was just throwing beams everywhere, but I was able to manage despite the lag I had, and we were able to move on to our next threat, which is Frieza. Now, if you guys don't know, Frieza is one of the most dangerous antagonists of all of Dragon Ball, iconically known, and I have to destroy his form super easily, which I do because it wasn't too much of a struggle, because he only has 4,000 health. His strongest form had 4,000 health, and my base attack does like 3,000 health, and with only 5% of Broly's strength. So yeah, not even a Super Saiyan form, so pretty blessed there. We're gonna go back to Earth and we gotta fight the androids. On day 20, I made it to the androids and I meet 16, 17, and 18, who are all considered to be really strong, and they're considered siblings as well. And they have a decent amount of health, so I decided to increase my power by a little bit, kill a 16 really easily, kill 17 in a jiffy because he was pretty annoying. Jiffy, Jesus, is that a word? And then kill 16, obviously. Really easy opponents, and we're gonna move on to our next opponent. On the same day, I had the pleasure of meeting King Cold and Frieza, which I destroyed in 2 shots. And we're going to move on straight to King Cold because I want to move on and progress as fast as I can. And that's exactly what we do. Still in base form. I want to go to Super Saiyan, guys. Trust me. So that's exactly what I'm going to do. Day 25, I encounter myself with a ton of Cell Juniors who are incredibly dangerous. These are pretty much like offsprings of Cell, who is the main antagonist of Dragon Ball Z of the Cell Saga. This is where Gohan goes crazy. Now, they are really annoying. They have 10 to 12,000 health, if I'm not mistaken. 10,000, and they're all swarming me, but I'm alive still. I am using like around 15% of my power and to kill them because they are annoying, and I'm hungry, so gotta eat some protein and move on to our next threat. Now, on day 31, I had my first encounter with Cell, the main antagonist of Season 2 of Dragon Ball, where Gohan goes crazy, but I encounter Cell in his stage 1, and every time I kill him, he will evolve progressively as I beat him. And as you can see right now, it gets stronger, and then boom, there's Perfect Cell. And there's 2 versions of Perfect Cell in this game. They basically look the same and have the same amount of health, so I have to beat him twice. But he's pretty easy to beat since I am Broly, and each hit is 3,500 damage, and he only has 20k health. So we beat him pretty easily, not too much trouble there. And we're just gonna move on, not trip about it, and go to our next threat. Now, on day 40, I had my encounter with Majin Buu, one of the most dangerous antagonists and protagonists, and I'm dealing with Fat Buu, who instantly sends me to a ravine, which was incredibly annoying because I also had skeletons also trying to kill me, and Majin Buu has incredible power, but then I have to deal with Super Buu after I kill Fat Buu. And Super Buu is just the same, just about a little more health and a little more power, but it's basically just like a rinse repeat type thing where I just have to keep going, and I deal with Gotenks Buu, which is the fusion between Goten and Trunks, kid versions, and it's absorbed by Buu. Same thing, 72,000 health, which is really insane. And then we're dealing with Piccolo Buu. It's basically when Buu consumed my man Piccolo, and now that is fused on top of the others. I think that's how it works. I haven't seen the show in forever, but yeah, now we're dealing with, I think this is Gohan or Mystic Buu, No, there's no such thing, right? But this is Gohan inside, like, got consumed. Or is it the Vegeta one? I'm not 100% sure. But either way, 80,000 health. It's Majin Buu Super Ultimate, which is, yeah, that must be its most powerful version. But I'm still dealing with this one, who's like, I guess, Buu on roids, maybe? I'm not sure, bro. But it's the same thing. It's pretty dangerous. My favorite Buu is easily, hands down, Kid Buu, which is gonna come up after I have to kill this buff Majin Buu, who has a little less health than Ultimate Buu, but we end up killing him, and you know, we're into vibe. But now it's Kid Buu, my favorite Buu, and he has less health, but his destructive power is more dangerous. But we end up killing him because he's not that strong. He has less health, so yeah, boys, good arc. Now, before we go to the Super Saga, I had encountered myself with Goku, the legend. No, he's not a legend. He's a legend. He's one of the goats, man, of all of anime. And I end up killing him, and we move on to Super Saiyan Goku. And, well, he's not that powerful. I mean, I'm using 25% of my health now. And because, I mean, he's at 54,000, like, damage. I mean, not damage, like, health total. It was pretty easy to kill. Then move on to Gohan, my favorite character of all of Dragon Ball. Wasted potential, but hopefully in this new movie that comes out, you know, becomes a little more badass. Then we're dealing with this Mystic Gohan, but with Super Saiyan in it, and he's dead. GG's with that one. Overall, not bad, pretty easy. I really want to start getting to the Super Saga because the Super Saga is gonna be hella dangerous, and I'm excited for that. But right when I thought it was dead, looks like this Gohan is still alive, and I gotta end up killing this one too because he is also a pretty annoying. I don't know from what is it. I think this is maybe Dragon Ball Super Gohan, or is it Dragon Ball Z Gohan? I don't even know. It's a Super Saiyan form that I had to face. So that was done. That was pretty easy, and we're not even at 30% of our like full power yet. We haven't used not even 30%. It's crazy. Now on day 48, I encountered the infamous Vegeta, who is an incredibly dangerous but powerful Saiyan, and he is back to get his revenge in his base form though, which has a lot more health compared to his 400 health, and now it's 40,000 plus. But once I kill him, I'm gonna move on to the next one, which is a Super Saiyan Vegeta, who is a little bit stronger, but like I said, we gotta keep moving on to the next enemy. And once I kill Vegeta, even though this guy's taking a while, he's being very stubborn, and I think his ultimate move is Final Flash, if I'm not mistaken, and he was using it, which is really annoying and irritating, but we're good now. We're going to move on to Trunks on day 52 to 55, and he's my second favorite Saiyan because look at his hair design. He has a sword and everything. He's dope. He's dope. And we're dealing with the future Trunks from Dragon Ball Z from the Cell Saga, and he's really powerful. He is a spam attacker, and as his name goes, he can go into Super Saiyan because he is a Saiyan, and overall crazy damage. I underestimated how strong this guy was. He had 100k health. Is the king of all Saiyans from planet Vegeta, Prince Vegeta, and I had to not mess around now. I had to fully transform into the legendary Saiyan that I am, and each hit is devastating. We are destroying a god, and now we're into the blue version. Each hit I do is 25,000 damage, which to put in perspective, like when I was at 5%, it was only 1,000. So now it's crazy. Now we're dealing with Goku, who is a little more stronger than Vegeta, and it's the same thing. We're dealing with the god. We destroyed the red version, and now we're dealing with the blue version. And the blue version of Goku wasn't doing much damage at all, so we destroyed him really easily. And now it's time for Kaba, which we absolutely destroy. I'm not even going to put an image for him. It's not that I don't like him. It's just that it's Kaba, you know? I mean, he's put up in a good fight in the Saiyan form, but that's basically it. Now we're dealing with Khalifa, and she's pretty powerful, to be fair. And I apologize for the lag. There are some lag troubles here that I recorded in a different version of the game. So that was pretty annoying. But now it's fixed, and look at that smooth FPS. And this is Khalifa, I think, but 500,000 health. I had to go full max power with 31 or 32 per like 1,000 damage per hit, because I don't know why this version of Khalifa is 500k, and it's incredibly powerful. It was unnecessarily powerful, so I had to deal with that, and that was pretty. Now here we're dealing with Kefla, the fusion of the legendary Super Saiyan from Universe 6, but I destroy her, like no issues at all here. Like, we're just gonna move on. And with Hit, who's awesome, time controlling, sliding, smooth, slick finesse hitman. And well, he gets destroyed unfortunately because he only has 90k health, and I am a legendary Saiyan, okay? And now we're dealing with Beerus, my bad. And same thing, bro. I don't know why they made him a little weak. Like, well, not weak, but like I am a legendary Saiyan, but this guy's Beerus, bro, the god of destruction, and I destroyed him. He wasn't that difficult. Like, honestly, bro, kind of wish he was a little stronger. Now we're dealing with Frost, which, like, again, I had a little issue here. So I had to record this video twice, and the third time I recorded it was a smooth FPS, and this was the second time. So you can see a little lag, like choppy playback, which my apologies for that. And when I recorded the third time, I forgot to do the Frost recording. I don't have time to record it again, so yeah. But needless to say, as you guys saw, I destroyed him. It was pretty easy there, and now we're dealing with Golden Frieza, which, same thing, little lag, but it's not as bad. So Golden Frieza, same thing. He has 90,000 health, just like Beerus, and hit, but he's not as powerful. I mean, I pretty much like 3-shot the guy, or like 4-shot the guy. That's how broken Broly is. So yeah, boys, we're just gonna move on. Y'all thought I forgot about Zamasu, who is my favorite antagonist of Dragon Ball Super, and we're dealing with Goku Black as well. Now, once again, deep apologies because this also has the laggy playback from the second recording, and I will explain exactly what happened in detail towards the end of the video if you guys want to know. But like I said, apologies, bro, but all you gotta know is that we murked him. We destroyed my dude, even in his Rosé form, which I did a 100 days as Goku Black in Rosé form, which you should definitely check out because that video was a banger. So yeah, now we're dealing with Merge Zamasu, which we're gonna destroy. This is a repeating cycle. Broly is undefeatable, bro. I think you guys need to know that. He is the strongest natural Saiyan of all time. Now we're dealing with this like Merge Zamasu, but just like uglier version when he mixes his immortality with his indestructibility. That's basically what happens in the anime. So he was like indestructible and immortal, but now because of that, he's not indestructible because he mixed himself with immortal blood. So yeah, that kind of sucks for him, but we destroy him. So we're gonna move on now to our next opponent, which is Toppo, and he is the running up for the next god of destruction for universe. Is it 11? I think it's 11. Yeah. Oh god, I haven't seen Dragon Ball Super in so long. But we destroy him. Now we're dealing with the crazy version, the Hakai version of Toppo. But we destroy him. Oh, to be fair, he was pretty strong. But the next opponent after this is the most devastating opponent that we need, and that is Jiren, the craziest opponent in our list. And oh man, the problem with this guy is that last time I faced him, he made my game crash. And well, this was actually a good situation that he sent me another ravine, so I just spam hit him, and that's basically the only way you're gonna be able to kill this guy. And we're not done. Like, we killed Jiren there, but we still got another version, and that is this is basically the mastered version of Jiren, like the Jiren on steroids. And this is the one that makes me crash. And I just spam him as fast as I can because he does devastating blows to the like arena or like to the vicinity of the area, and that's not good. So thankfully I was able to kill him. We're gonna go back to planet Earth because we're not done yet. If you thought we were done, you were surely mistaken because this is the final push. Before we fight Broly, which is myself, I have to kill Vegeta. But this is Vegeta with like 300k health? Or 285? That's ridiculous. But we're not done there. Obviously, we gotta face Goku. And by fighting Goku, we're gonna have a chance to get to Broly. So that's basically what we could do. It's a story mode. And you can try this if you want in the game. Like, I'll leave the links down below so you can try it. And if you guys haven't noticed till yet, the mechanics is Broly is just hitting. That's all it is. So if you haven't noticed till then, I mean, I don't know, man. But now we're dealing with Broly, the legendary Super Saiyan, which is, he's crazy, guys. And the Broly I'm dealing with has, I think, 4 different versions. So we just killed the easiest version there. We gotta move on to the next version, which is Kill Broly Buff. And as his design changes little by little and his health goes up exponentially, which is crazy because his beams are ridiculous and he starts spamming them, bro. So he's so strong that I needed to get Sensu beans because Sensu beans are gonna basically recover me from a significant injury. And well, we're gonna need him against Broly for sure because he ain't easy. As you can see, this one is now the Super Saiyan version of Broly, and this one's super scary. I spam hit him as fast as I can. Like, you gotta like Jiren spam hit this like 10 times as fast because, bro, this guy will spam hit you with his beams like that. Look at this, it's insane. I have no time to breathe. Like, it's ridiculous, bro. I was luckily able to kill him, but look at the crater he leaves. Look at the damage, bro. Like, it's ridiculous, man. I don't know how I stayed alive. But now we're dealing with this one. This is the final one. This is the most dangerous version of Broly you can deal with. And this was a long battle, bro, because I tried to evade him because I've died multiple times to this guy before in testings and other videos that I tried to do. And bro, this guy is so strong. His explosions led me to bedrock. And that final beam of his was the pretty much the icing on the cake, bro, because like I was trying to hit him there and I couldn't see if he died. I was able to like escape out of that like bedrock, out of that like obsidian, and I was checking all around, and I think I was able to kill him because I didn't find him. I think maybe he died in the lava, but that counts, and that's a dub. And I don't know how I survived, bro, because that was a miracle, dude. I was completely effed last time I faced him was Goku Rose, and I was able to pull it off with this one. So super clutch, boys. We were able to pull through, and well, now we can go back to our regular same form. And that's a wrap, boys. GG. Alright, dudes, and that is the whole video. Now, trust me, if you stay to this extent, just hear me out for like a minute because, well, I gotta say this. So if you watch this extent, you guys are goated, you guys are awesome. I love you guys because you guys stayed to the whole video and it shows that you guys must tolerate me to some extent. So that's appreciated. And if you haven't liked the video, just give it a little like. And if you want to have any questions regarding mods or just want to vibe and talk in the Discord group, it's down below in the links. And my boy Dunkaroo, who's gonna be my partner for a lot of upcoming videos, you guys just go subscribe to him because we're partners and we're gonna be doing this together. So yeah, boys, so stay tuned for a lot of upcoming content. So let me tell you really quickly what happened. So with the video, so I had to record this shit 3 times, bro. It was bullshit because like the first time I didn't press record, so that's a huge L. The second time, choppy lag back playback, like the frames were freezing a little bit when I was doing it in Premiere Pro. I rendered out the sequences. I don't know why I was tripping out. And then the third time I made sure everything was like perfect, but I missed some fights, so I had to add some of the second recording into this third time I've tried to record this video. So yeah, that was hella annoying, bro. So my apologies for that, any technical errors. This video was really like a pain in the balls, bro, just mainly because I had to record it 3 times. That's the reason why. So yeah, man. So if you guys stay to this extent, bro, like I said, love y'all and stay safe, take care, be good in school, push through to the end. Y'all got finals, and be safe. So take care and peace.